copying of my work. Hey, why you destroy my pen? Why you put my pen? What is that?
Ghana's global icon, the late Kofi Annan, in his address at the World Bank Conference in 1997, said education is the premise of progress in every society and in every family. Education is not only about learning, but awakening creativity, which will in turn boost the confidence of a person. Just as the saying goes, teach a man how to fish, and he will survive a whole life. The Central region is all praised as a citadel of education in Ghana. Yet most of our school children are being left to their own fate of dropping out of schools due to the unavailability of essential learning materials. Schools like the first elementary schools in Ghana, Philip Kweku Boys, Abor Methodist Primary School at Mankesim, are all being marginalized, holding back the pace of educational development. Fellow Ghanaians, these are the realities of an average Ghanaian child. As a young person, this was my life at a point where polythene bags were intended to be school bags, uniforms partly torn with pins, hooking them together, poor furniture, inadequate learning materials. But before this adventure, I got the opportunity to study in an urban private school where basic facilities and a friendly learning environment were provided. Can we say this about the child in the village? It is a big no. These children are expected to write exams like the BECE, WASSCE. And then when they get there and they see these children, all that comes to their mind is defeat, because these children have advanced learning facilities, giving them in-depth knowledge and a good academic performance. What then happens to equity? What happens to equality? And then what happens to inclusiveness for all school-going age children, just as indicated in the mission of the Ghana Education Service? Well, amidst all the shortcomings, the Ghana Education Service has done so well with groups like Gets Fund, the Zongo Development Fund, to create an accessible education for these children. Naso insakwere nkata nyankopa nenyua. Ghana man. Insakwere ntume nkata nyankopa nenyua. All I am saying is governments cannot do it alone. As a collective effort, the Young and Ready initiative seek to put smiles on these children's faces and provide them with a lifetime learning opportunity. In line with the Sustainable Development Goal 4, which ensures effective learning environment, Young and Ready will provide these children with books, uniforms, shoes, desks to study on. I intend working with relevant stakeholders like Plan Ghana, Comfort, NGOs, benevolent individuals, religious institutions, because children go to church and they are part of the Sunday schools. And that this is a part where we need to help them. Ghana man, we should curb the spirit of individualism and inculcate the spirit of communalism. Because you, if this child is not yours, can still take the child and do so many for them. We do not have to let them be blood before we help them. Planning for us will be that we will have mentorship sessions and also monitoring sessions as a way of sustainability and also grooming these children. Of course, Young and Ready will never be a yearly project, but then a lifetime service to Mother Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Asiedua, and this is my quota of service to Mother Ghana. Let us help these children because they need our help. As Young and Ready, we are not leaving any students behind. We are taking them with us because education's future is the children. Thank you.
Indeed. Young and ready from the Central Region. Give it up to the young lady. Please give it up to her. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Give it up. G-Body.
You want to start with me?
Yes, I'll come to you.
Okay. Asiedua, you actually had me in Ghost Pimples this evening. More because you told the story from your perspective, because you've been through it yourself. So it showed your passion and it showed what you were putting behind it. I also observed that you gave a reference point to the SDG, which is very key. The SDG, your sustainable development goal. And then you also gave a reference point to your support from stakeholders. I wanted to see if you had a good strategy around funding, because it was very important for your cause. It was clear that you are definitely looking to stakeholders and benevolent individuals to help you, but I think you have to put a strong proposal for funding. This is a very good project and you shouldn't let it go. And if you've shown that much passion about it and you have a story, you should try to continue. It was very emotionally charged and it created awareness. Well done.
Well done, Asiedua. I'll move to Judge Linda for her final comments on this one.
Asiedua, congratulations for making it this far. This project you want to embark on, you can do it for the rest of your life. You know that. It's huge. I always wonder, these private schools write the same exams that these public schools write. And so it's painful to see if children don't do well there, why should we blame them? I mean, the tools are not given to them. It's a difficult one. It's a big job. So I agree with Jigbodi. Your funding, you have to find a way to do this. Or maybe you can look at it in maybe community by community and maybe just handle a few at a time, because to tackle even a region will be difficult. It will be very difficult because everything is needed, from painting, furniture, books. There's clear inequality here. So it's a tall order, and we are all here to support any way that we can, but it's a good job. Continue. Whatever happens here tonight, continue with this. Thank you.
Please do it one more time for Asiedua. Have they impressed you? Have they impressed you? Are you impressed?